Most data analysts present dashboards, but consultants present impact. If you want to stand out in your data career, you must learn how to present data like a business consultant. Hello, friends. Welcome back to DataGan Academy, your go to place for real Power BI interview questions, tricky tax formulas, Power BI query solutions, and data analytics tips that actually help you crack real world jobs. In today's video, we are diving into something that every analyst need but few truly master: how to present a data project like a business consultant. This is not just about dashboards, it's about making decisions, telling stories, and impressing managers for interviewers. Let's break it down step by step. In this video, I'm going to show you how to present your data project like a business consultant, not just building dashboards, but delivering insights that create real business impact. If you are preparing for a job interview, client pitch, or stakeholder meeting, this framework will set you apart. Let's dive into step by step to speak the language of business through data. This could be the exact skill that every data analyst should follow in their career. You see, I have mentioned 5 clear steps that you can follow in your next presentation. So first one is business context, followed by the hypothesis and approach, key insights, business impact, and then recommendation. So let us go for the first slide. Now here you see our step number one is start with your business context. So initially you have to start with the problem. What was the business trying to fix? For example, there is an e-commerce company with a problem, saw that 20% drop in sales in one region, and that's the challenge. Now you don't need technical jargon here, just show that you understand what triggered the analysis. Set the stage like a story, and what was the situation and how to deal with it. What was the matter in this situation? So this all comes under your business context. So this is how you earn the attention of business leader from the first slide. Followed by next one. Explain your approach like a hypothesis. Now you see, consultants don't just explore data, they form a hypothesis. Say something like, we believe the drop in sales may be due to delivery issues, and then explain how you tested that theory with the data, maybe by analyzing delivery time versus customer retention, or the satisfaction of the customers, or the drop in orders, so that the client will come to know how you are approaching towards the problem. This shows how you thought critically, not just technically. It makes your project look structured and purposeful. So always understand how you approach a problem to the client. The next slide. Present only key insights. Your insights should be very clear and minimum. Now, for example, as our sales have been dropped, I have taken only two insights over here. So first one is average delivery per week, and then repeat order percentage by region. Now show only the insights that matter, not every chart, just the ones that drive decisions. For example, deliveries in South India were 25% slower and repeated orders dropped by 17%. Speak clearly and avoid data terms. Instead of saying mean delivery time increased, say customers were waiting longer and then they stopped coming back. One insight, one chart, one conclusion. That's the rule. Always understand this. When you're grabbing any of the chart, you should be in a position to explain each and everything related to that, and not in data terms but in analytic terms, so that the customer will be cleared with your presentation. The next slide is show your business impact. For example, you have to translate your data into business terms. Now you see there was an estimated loss of 14.2 lakhs in the e-commerce example what we have taken. In this case, it led to an estimated 14.2 lakh loss in a potential value. This is the language that gets attention in boardrooms money, time, risk, and growth. If you can put the numbers on the outcome, you become invaluable. That's when you move from reporting to impact. And last step is end with the recommendations. Finish strong with clear and specific recommendations. For example, partner with faster delivery vendors, launch SLA monitoring dashboards, and re-engage lost customers. These aren't the fixers, they are just data-backed solutions. Avoid phrases like optimize, logistics, and everything. Be direct on your solutions and what you're recommending to the end customer so that they will come to know about the business and make your last slide the one they remember and act on that. Now here is a bonus tip for you. First, keep the visual simple, no clutter. Second, use business word, not tech jargons. And third, always tie your insight to a decision. Don't just say this is interesting, say here is what we should do. Think like a consultant and not a coder. That's how you stand out in every meeting. Remember, decision makers don't care how you built in Power BI or SQL or any other software. They just care what to do next. If this helped you think differently about your presentations, imagine how your next project will land. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.